Ba-dum-ba-dum.
All right, listen to the wild yeast. They sure sound happy.
Uh-huh, they are.
We are all quite excited, Rhea, for this special episode.
Well, then, let's get this party started. How about rolling into the intro, Mr. Quince?
Roger that.
Hello and welcome to Cider Chat. My name is Rhea Windcaller, and I am the producer and Cider MC of this weekly podcast. Usually, this is a point where I tell you that Cider Chat is all about interviews with makers, cider fans, and folks in the cider trade from around the world. But today's episode is a little different. This is our annual special winter edition of Cider Chat, featuring my friends and yours.
The Talking Pommes.
That's right, Pear.
That's us. Hello.
You got it, Medlars.
Warm greetings to you and yours.
And that was, of course, Mr. Quince. The Pommes are always behind the scenes here at Cider Chat Central, helping with the production.
And might I add, Rhea, also a bit of moral support.
Well, that's for sure. And if you're a regular listener, you'll notice that they pop into the podcast from time to time. But today, the Talking Pommes are helping me share with you out there in Ciderville this special edition of Cider Chat, where we're going to be telling you a very special tale of the Talking Pommes' grand winter party, making this a mighty fine time to settle in and pour yourself a glass as we take you straight to the cider house at Cider Chat Central. It was a night of the holiday pressing, and all through the cider house, boxes of apples, pears, quince, and medlars lie in waiting, and there was not a peep from a mouse.
Perfect.
Pears could go first.
Perry.
Right. Carry on.
Empty jugs waited with anticipation all along the cider house walls. Tomorrow, juice would be flowing, and they'd have empty bellies no more. The Talking Pommes cozied up into their respective bins, hoping for dreams of spring blossoms and always brighter times ahead. The Medlars with their kerchief, and the Quince with his cap. Even Pear was ready to settle down for a long winter's nap.
That's my favorite line, Rhea.
I know, Medlars, we do enjoy a good nap. Suddenly, out in the orchard, arose a loud clatter. The wind came roaring in through the trees, even waking the voles way, way, way down in their snowy vole chambers. Then someone,
We're not sure.
It was Perry.
said,
Is that a giant I hear laughing?
Perry popped open the cider house shutters.
Do like this leading role.
I bet you do, Pear. May I continue?
Continue on, Rhea.
And away to the window we all flew like a flash.
I'm scared.
But you wrote this part. It's okay, Medlars. I'm easily scared too. Let me continue. I'm going to continue. Shall I continue?
Yes.
The full moon showed brightly in the snow-laden orchard, and all the trees stood at attention as if to say,
On with the show.
and then, to our amazement, we saw what appeared a miniature sleigh with 8 apples all dressed up in gear.
This is my favorite part.
Up front was a plump pear,
Yes, that's me. I am Pear.
and I see that you added into the story that the pear was dashing and slick, too.
Indeed.
All at once, Apple stood up, and then the Quince whistled to get everyone's attention. Are you sure you want to have the Quince whistle in the story?
Perhaps just clear my throat.
I think that's a little bit more realistic, but your call.
Then the Quince gained everyone's attention with a clear and considerate or maybe it's or perhaps just
That's it.
Yes, number 3.
Yeah, third time's a charm, Mr. Quince. All right, continuing on. And then Apple shouted loudly, "Now Dabinet, now Dakota, now Pippin, and Vixen. on Comrade and Cullen and Dalgo and Blue Pear, Maine?
That is for John Bunker.
Ah, well placed. To the cider house, to the press, we dash without delay.
Quite dramatic, but I like it.
And as the cider house door creaked open, all the apples and friends came in. Over to the old press they flew, with a sleigh full of apple bins.
I love this.
Indeed.
And then, with a twinkling eye, the wild geese began to roar. No one understood them, except the Medlars, of course. The cider house was filled with laughter and dancing pommes, and way out in the orchard we heard howling dogs. Tonight, everywhere, everyone is special in our own special spots. And so we all started dancing. Even Mr. Quince was cutting a rug. Then, as the old cider press began to rumble, we turned our head around to see Apple coming down the chimney, dressed like a queen.
Sunshine love, sunshine love, love the sunshine.
Apple really knows how to enter a party with flair.
Roger that, Perry.
Apple was dressed with bangles and bongles and a bit of ashes and soot, and over Apple's shoulder a sack of bottles to boot.
But of course.
Apple nodded to all with a twinkling eye, and the Pommes in presence squealed loudly with joy. The sack dropped to the floor with a clink and a clank. "No one will go thirsty tonight," Apple exclaimed. And I can't be certain, but I think I saw the cider press smiling, letting out a deep ah. Everyone's cheeks grew rosy as the night wore on, and more friends arrived with bottles raised high. There were fiddlers and drummers, pairs with stovepipe hats. In the center stood Apple smiling, filling cups from a flask.
Happens every year.
That's right.
A group of apple varieties from Albemarle to Kingston Black encircled the room while the Medlars played jacks. There was Breda and Royal and a Quince named Smyrna, who had broad shoulders and a round waist that shook like a bowlful of Jell-O.
That's my cousin.
A few hours later, after all the chocolate was eaten, Apple bowed to the crowd and announced, "It's time we be leaving. Now Dabinette, now Dakota. Only designated drivers, please. To the next cider house we must fly. I got a text. They're out of bottles."
Such drama. Such flair.
Roger that.
The sleigh took a leap, and all the apples cheered. Through the orchard they bounded. Holiday magic was here. The wind began to swirl, and in the distance we watched with awe as that sleigh full of apples bounded across our front yard. A whoosh softly echoed from the frozen lake down the hill, and in the cider house the wild geese were snoring for everyone to hear. It's a nice kind of snore.
Indeed, indeed.
Especially for a cider house.
True that. Mr. Quince grabbed warm blankets to wrap around our bubbling friends.
Tomorrow's our last pressing.
He said with a yawn. The Medlars tucked in to their round woven basket, and our dear Perry took one last long look at his own reflection.
My, I say, I do look dashing.
Turning to the door, I flicked off the lights, and as it creaked open, bid everyone good night. Night-night, Pommes.
Night-night, Rhea.
Good night, Medlars. See you in the morning, Mr. Quince.
Roger that, Perry Pear.
Then before heading home, I took one last look at the orchard. It was covered in snow, with big dogs at attention. I heard a soft woof, and knew all was well. So on to the house I trotted, while the snowflakes softly fell. Now I can't be sure, but I think it is true. From the valley below, I heard a village singing one of my favorite tunes. We like pommes, we like orchards, having some fun. Perhaps it was a cider, or maybe my fatigue. I can't really recall, but believe you and me, above way up high, I saw a bright, bright light. Was it a snowflake listening, or a sleigh full of apples zooming by?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Now before I head to bed and we say adieu, from the Talking Pommes and I, this is our wish for you. May your dreams be blissful and your cider glass full. And may you take time to raise a cup to magic. It's there, believe me or not. That I will leave up to you. But perhaps if you do, you too may see abundance abounds, we need only to believe. And now it is time for me to say so long to you and yours. Happy holidays, wassail, and to all a good night.
That was perfect.
I think we could go in and add a little bit more on pears.
Perry.
I love you, Pommes.
Roger that.
Me too.
We leave you here. This is Rhea Windcaller and the Talking Pommes.
Hello.
Signing off for now and looking forward to seeing you in Ciderville.
We like cider, we like palms, we love orchards and having fun. There is a reason.
There is a reason why we do it like this.
Oh yes, there is.
There is a reason why we do it like this.
Oh yes, there is.
There is a reason why we drink it like this.
Oh yes, there is. There is a reason. We like walking through the orchards, dancing in the streets, smelling all the blossoms, kicking up our feet. We like cider, we like palms, we like orchards, having some fun. There is a reason.
There is a reason why we do it like this. Oh yes, there is.
There is a reason why we do it like this.
Oh yes, there
There
is.
is a reason why we drink it like this.
Oh yes, there is.
There is a reason. We like walking through the orchards, dancing in the streets, smelling all the blossoms, kicking up our feet.
Oh yeah.
We like cider.
Oh yes, we do.
We like palms.
Oh yes, we do.
We love orchards, having some fun. There is a reason. There is a reason why we do it like this.
Ba-da-da-dum.
There is a reason why we do it like this.
Ba-da-da-dum.
There is a reason why we drink it like this.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Ba-da-da-dum. We like walking down the orchards, dancing in the streets, smelling all the blossoms, kicking up our feet.
Oh yeah.
We like cider.
Ba-da-da-dum.
We like palms.
Oh yes, we do.
We like orchards, having some fun.
Yeehaw!